Hello, and welcome back to another episode from mksenglish.com. I'm Mark, and today we're talking about one of the most useful and sometimes confusing parts of English grammar: conditional grammar. Conditional grammar talks about situations and their results. Today, we'll break down zero, first, second, and third conditionals step by step. I'll give you examples, explain when we use them, and share a few tips to make them easier to remember. Let's start with zero conditional. We use it for things that are always true: facts, rules, general truths. The structure is if plus present simple and then present simple again. For example, if you heat water to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Or, if it rains, the ground gets wet. Pretty obvious, right? Notice that both parts are in the present simple. Think of the zero conditional as science and facts. Now let's move to the first conditional. This is for real future situations, things that are possible or likely. We build it like this: if plus the present simple, will, and the base form of the verb. For example, if I have time tomorrow, I will call you. Or, if you study hard, you will pass the test. Study, study, study. This is your real-world future conditional. Use it when something is likely to happen. Next is the second conditional, which is one of my favorites. We use it for unreal, hypothetical, or unlikely situations, usually in the present or future. The structure is if plus past simple plus would, and again the base form of the verb. For example, if I won the lottery, I would travel the world. Or, if you studied more, you would get better grades. That one's specifically for you, Hiroki. Notice, we use the past simple, but we are not talking about the past. It's just grammar. It shows that the situation is not real or is imaginary. Finally, we have the third conditional. This one is about the past, but specifically things that didn't happen. We build it like this: if plus the past perfect plus would have and the past participle. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the exam. Or, if they had left earlier, they would have caught the train. This is the, let's call it, regret conditional. We use it to imagine a different past. So let's do a quick recap. Zero conditional is for facts and things that are true. For example, if you heat water, it boils. First conditional is for real future situations. If it rains, I'll stay home. Sorry. The second conditional is for unreal or unlikely present or futures. For example, if I were rich, I'd buy a yacht. And the third conditional is for past situations that didn't happen. For example, if I had studied, I would have passed. So let's practice this together. I'll say a situation, and you think about the conditional that fits best. Pause this show if you need more time. Number 1, it's raining. The ground is wet. zero conditional. Number 2, I might have time tonight. I might watch a movie. First conditional. Number 3, I don't have wings. I can't fly, but I imagine I could. Second conditional. And lastly, I didn't study last night. I failed the test. Third conditional. Try to say your answers out loud. Repeating helps you remember, okay? So, conditionals can feel tricky, but with practice, you'll master them. I promise. Listen to this episode again. Try making your own examples and use them when you speak. If you want more practice with me, come visit mksenglish.com and try an online lesson. I can help you become more confident and fluent. Thanks for listening, and see you next time. Bye.